But Prudence Sekgodiso of South Africa is going to take a wonderful first medal for her nation, and it's going to be gold. Getachew for silver. Sekgodiso can hardly believe what she's just done. Next final up on the chart, the women's 800 metres. Josh Hoey delivering as the favourite in the men's event. See if Getachew can do that here. She goes in lane 5. But Prudence Sekgodiso of South Africa is going for South Africa's first ever medal in this competition. She's a national record holder indoors. She was 8th at the Paris Olympics last summer. Getachew ran away with the title in Glasgow and has carried on that form. Went to Paris where she took a silver medal in the Olympic Games behind Keely Hodgkinson. And she's the world leading athlete this year, just dipping under 159. Anna Wielgosz took the European title a couple of weeks ago, but she's looked tired here in Nanjing. I think Wielgosz might prefer a slower race today and then use all her speed in the last 200 metres. Audrey Barraud of Switzerland, the junior sensation, made her mark last year with a 1:57 outdoors, but she fell at the European Championships 2 weeks ago. She's back here for redemption because she gets Switzerland's first ever medal in this event. Patricia Silva's dad, Rui, took a silver, won the World Indoor Championships a few years ago. She loves to run the rail. She's their national record holder at just outside 2 minutes. Nigist Getachew, very impressive outdoors 1:57 athlete. She looked confident leading her semi-final yesterday, despite this being her first indoor championships. Getachew is very comfortable to lead many of her races on the circuit, loves to run aggressively. Fast start from Getachew in lane 1 though. She employed these tactics in the semi-final. It went very well for her there. This is a furious start in the women's 800 metres. Barraud keen to be involved with the 2 Ethiopians. The Ethiopian record held by one Gudaf Segai at 1:57.52. I wonder if these two could push each other all the way to that. This is not a tactical affair in the women's 800 metres. 26.5 through the first 200 metres. It's quick, maybe too quick. Wielgosz and Silva loitering at the back of the field. I think they could be making a good choice here. Getachew, I wonder if the occasion is getting to the Ethiopian, because this is really, really fast through the first 300 metres.
It is. They've got to think about what's going to happen over the last lap of 200 metres. Vero maybe just making a sensible decision there, just to sit back off this savage pace with Getachew. Getachew in second. Sekgodiso has had some fabulous runs this year. Twice she's gone inside 2 minutes. She got her outdoor time down to 1:57 last season, but it's very, very, very fast, and they are going to suffer for this in the closing stages.
Sekgodiso of South Africa just gliding up the inside here of Getachew, and Getachew is starting to hit her limit here as they go up to the line this time. They're going to see 1 to go. They're going to hear the bell. Getachew trying to rally something here, and Getachew for the first time, the defending champion, looking vulnerable. Is she paying the price for that 55 opening lap? Getachew still looking full of running. Sekgodiso 1:57 outdoors, Olympic finalist, goes into the lead. Sekgodiso from South Africa trying to push off the front and a ferocious pace here. Audrey Barraud, who she judged this correctly, the Swiss woman, is coming fast. Getachew, the defending champion, is done. But Prudence Sekgodiso of South Africa is going to take a wonderful first medal for her nation, and it's going to be gold. Getachew for silver, and Patricia Silva came through for the bronze medal in the closing moments. What a well-judged race from the Portuguese athlete. Sekgodiso can hardly believe what she's just done. She's done some phenomenal times in the last couple of years, Sekgodiso, often off the back of the spring in South Africa where they get racing outdoors, and she's failed to carry that through. She did last summer, and then she's delivered here with a world-leading performance, 1:58.40 and a gold medal. Getachew, a new personal best, rewarded for her front running. And Patricia Silva, she stepped away from this event, the event she grew up doing, to do 1500 in the last few weeks, and then said, all right, I'll let myself have a bit of fun, go back to my comfort zone, the 800, and she's broken her own Portuguese national record and taken a global medal.
That was so impressive from Sekgodiso, because she did make a move to go with the pace early on, but then just sat back, and it was beautifully, beautifully judged in the end by Silva, coming home on the line to get that bronze medal. National record for her in third. Vero, national record for her in fourth. PB for Wielgosz of Poland in fifth. Her dad, Rui, who got a silver in the indoors in the 1500 metres in 2001, will be so proud of how his daughter finished that race, because it was inevitable that that fast pace was going to produce some casualties. The biggest of them all was Daguma, who once the wheels came off, she was wading through treacle. Getachew with a PB in second. Her stride was shortening as she got towards the line. Vero, I thought she'd made a really sensible move to consciously sit back off the pace, but Silva on the outside, coming closer. Vero diving for the line, a much taller figure, but Silva, by the narrowest of margins, 100th of a second, takes a global bronze, and that was the moment she realised she would be on the podium, just as her dad was back in 2001. But what a moment for Sekgodiso. No South African has ever won a medal in this event, and she's taken the best one of the lot, the gold.
I think Sekgodiso bringing in the 157 pace from outdoors. I think she could just handle what was going on today, Sekgodiso. It was 155 through the first 400 metres. That's absolutely ferocious. Daguma came unstuck with that. Vero did. But the women's 800-metre world indoor champion, Prudence Sekgodiso, with a world-leading time at 158.40, takes the gold medal ahead of Nigist Getachew. The front-running efforts from the Ethiopian rewarded with a personal best and 159.63. Silver for her. And the bronze to Patricia Silva of Portugal, a new national record, the first Portuguese woman under 2 minutes. Wonderful scenes for her.
So a thrilling 60.